I was just going to do a tour of my scrapbooking room today. I really enjoy watching other people's scrapbooking room tours, so I thought maybe I would show you mine. So this is the door that goes into my room. It's really bright in here right now, so hopefully the light will adjust. So this is my room. I think it was like last March when we decided to make this room, which used to be kind of like an office type kind of lounging room, into my scrapbooking room now that both of my boys are out of the house and we have extra room. So this is my room. Over here, when you walk into the corner, is just an iPod station where I have I don't know, some nice relaxing music playing, and then just a star up there that my husband painted for me for my room. So we will start over here in the corner. There's just a closet there which is used for coats and stuff. But this is one of my pictures that I chose for my room, which I thought was kind of pretty, and I like the colors. My color theme was kind of like orange and teal and black. I just thought this looked nice. And then over here is how I store some of my 12 by 12 cardstock and paper. I got that at Michael's. And then my printer, which I'm totally in love with. It's an Epson Artesian 700, I believe. It's an older version. I've had it for a few years and it's just amazing. And if you're going to invest in a printer, it's pretty much the type of printer that you use for any type of art. So there's all kinds of things I can scan, copy, and print. I just can't print 12 by 12s, but I think the biggest I can print is 8.5 by 11. So that's some of my paper. And then up here I have a little saying that I thought was really nice, and a little shelf that I got at IKEA with the little jars that also I got at IKEA. And I put my brads and buttons and things like that in there. And then a picture of my husband when we were putting my room together, hanging up one of my pictures, which I thought was kind of cute. And then over here, you saw my large IKEA shelving unit, which is amazing, and it has all kinds of things. And when you buy it just by with the cubes, and then you can buy the drawers, or there's glass doors, I believe. I just chose to buy the drawers and then have the open bins for my books, scrapbooks and things like that, because it does fit the 12 by 12 books. Up on top, I just have some decorative things, a couple of plants, a photo of our wedding, and then up here I have, I think that's an empty basket actually, and my books that I've made, my photo books that I've made right there. In this bin is where I keep my embossing tools. I don't really use it very often, so I don't really have very many powders. And then here's some of my yarn, which I used to be an avid knitter and felter in the past, so I still have some of my yarn. In this basket here, I just got a kind of a basket at probably Michael's or Walmart or something, and I have a lot of my thickers in there, some of my twine, but mostly my thickers. And then over here is my lamp. And then I love my elephant picture. It's just so bright and colorful and cheerful. And then let's see, over here I have my washi tapes, which I'm trying to think of where I found these. Oh, I found those these little bins here at Staples. So you can see you can put all kinds of rolls in there. So I really like those. And then here I just have some paper pads and then a page map book. More paper. I use these different sizes here to cut down for my Project Life to do my journaling. I can cut it to 4 by 6 and some more paper. And then here I have some more paper. Can never have enough paper. And then down here in this drawer I have all of my printing paper, different sizes, and then this drawer is more paper. Let's see, these drawers over here, I think this is one of my multimedia drawers. I have my modeling paste, I have my gesso, stencils, paintbrushes, oops, sorry, and then some watercolors, and pretty much just things like that. And then in this drawer, I have stamping things, stamp cleaner, some Tim Holtz little pads here, and then my wipes, and all my Scraptastic stencils, no, stamps, sorry. And then in here I have all my spray mists and things like that. And then these are just the little cards that I made for each color, so it's kind of handy. I just cut them out, sprayed them, and then I'm going to put them on like a little ring, so I'll have them, but it's kind of handy just to kind of go in. On the back I wrote what the color was, and it's nice to kind of match up when you're looking for a certain color. And then in this drawer, this is just kind of old stuff that I don't really use, some accessories and stuff. And then this drawer is all my circle cutters, mats to cut circles. And this drawer is my all my excess supplies, like my tapes, and then my foam dots, things like that. My spare cutter blade. Anytime I need anything extra, I just come in this drawer. And this drawer, I believe, is just my Sharpies and my scissors and things like that, which I don't really use that often. This drawer is just some glitter glue, which I also don't use very often. We all have those drawers of stuff that we don't use. And then down here is my Project Life books. This is the one that I'm working on right now for 2015, and these, I ended up with 3 from 2014, which I'm going to have to cut that back because 3 per year is just too much to store. But it was my first year doing it, so I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. Here is just a cubby that I keep my current, in like the past couple of months of Scraptastic kits in there. And then these little blue bins I got at the dollar store, which actually were pretty cheap. And then I have a couple boxes here, 12 by 12 boxes that I got at Michael's, and I put the pictures that I wanted to scrap for my boys that are kind of waiting for me to scrap because I'm making them some books. Here I have some finished books, my December daily, which is right there. These are 2 books that I have, like old embellishments and things like that I tried to organize, and these are all my Disney trip books, which I made in the past couple years. And this little basket here, I put my inks and things like that for my printer in. This basket, I believe, has like yarn and things like that in it. These 3 bins here, the bins that you can get at Michael's, the 12 by 12 bins, I have, what do I have in these? I think these are stamps. Yep, those are stamps. And then these 2 are just some of our memory boxes. We each have, my husband and I each have a memory box that we put special things in that I'm probably not going to scrap. And then another bin for yarn. And then these are the current books I'm working on, my 2 sons, and then just kind of a family album that I put pretty much everyday layouts in. So that's my IKEA organizer. And then I just have a random chair in here that I thought would look kind of nice. My big window, which I love because it lets so much light in here, and my curtains that I picked out. I forget where I got those. But up here I have a couple of Dream and Believe, which, I don't know, I thought was kind of nice to have in here. And of course you have to have plants. And this little saying here, which wake up every morning as if something wonderful is about to happen, I just love. And just some other things on my windowsill. And then in this corner I have a lot of my yarns and some knitting and felting books, which I was really into most of my life, but now I'm doing scrapbooking. And then I have here, this is kind of a cluster because I have my Cricut, which I don't use anymore. I got it and used it several times, and I'm probably just going to sell it because it just takes up a little bit of space. And this little organizer here that I got, where did I get that? Online, I believe. It's like one of those Michaels type things, I think, or it may be We Are Memory Keepers or Recollections, but I wanted to have it so that I could organize my page protectors, but I have too many page protectors, I think, to actually organize them in that, so I need to kind of rethink that. But then down here is one of these Michaels. I think it's maybe Recollections. You get them at Michaels, but they're drawers. And I actually just put scrap paper in each drawer according to color. So if I wanted to cut something or just needed a certain color, I just go right in here and get the color paper that I want. And then, so this up here is just a shelf with some pictures that I also got at IKEA with the picture frames. And then this wall hanging, I think I got it at Home Goods, but I love the colors. I absolutely love the colors. This is another thing, I think it's Recollections also, and it's also at Michael's, and this is I just love this. So on this bottom little shelf here, these little clips, you can get, I think it comes with a few, but there's just little things that you can get for it, and I use these just kind of as an inspiration, where I hang a picture that I want to scrap, and I can kind of look at it, and it gives me some ideas. This bottom little shelf here has the things I use all the time: my tape, my paper punch, my adhesives, some inks, and things like that. This little basket's awesome, all my Sharpies and markers and stuff, and my ruler. And here we have all these little hooks that you can actually move. And there's my scissors and my tweezers, my Tim Holtz, which I'm in love with. Just some, what are those things called? These things right here, stamps. And then up top here, some random punches, my scissors that I use all the time. And that's that. I would really recommend, if you have the space on the wall, to get one of these, because it really is nice. I just reach over and get what I want. So this other unit here, we went to IKEA trying to find something, some type of desk, and I did not care for any of the desks. So in the section where the kitchen goods were, this is actually a butcher block, a kind of an island that you could put in your kitchen. And I liked it because, one, it was really spacious on top, your work area. And then two, it had one side for your chair. I have a stool, and it's actually a tall stool, and most of the time I just scrap standing up. I just like to. But the other thing I liked about it was the shelves over here. And it kind of looks messy, but it's fairly organized. Up on this top shelf, I have my pocketing, scrapbooking stuff. This is my organizer for all my 4x6 and 4x3 cards, some Project Life stuff, and all these little bins here are this is my Scraptastic kits for the TLN kit for like the past couple months, which I'm working on now. I ran out of bins. I need to put my wood veneers in one of those other ones. I got these at Rite Aid for like $1, 2 for $1. And then down here I have my little sewing machine, which was the best deal ever. I got it at Michael's with, I think, well, I don't think you could use the coupon on it, but it's the Pixie Plus, and it was fairly inexpensive, and it's amazing. It actually has all these different stitch selections on it. It's very user-friendly. I'm not a big sewer at all, so it works really well on paper. So I have that there. And then over here, I have my misting box, which obviously you need something so you don't make a mess. I have some pictures in here that I'm getting ready to scrap, some extra pocket protectors. And then over here, I have a couple bins of stamps and my Cricut case here that has all the cartridges and everything, which I am going to try to sell. My cords, of course. And then under here is all my December daily stuff that's left over from this year, which I will carry through to next year. And then in this little basket here, I just have my sewing things, my threads and cords and things like that for my sewing machine. So that seems to work out pretty good. And then my desk. Love this desk. Of course, my Fisker paper cutter. Just a layout that I just finished last night. My corner punch. I keep over here things that I use all the time. And of course at Walmart I got this awesome lamp. I love it. This is where I keep all of my enamel dots, which I'm like in love with these things. So I keep them in here. There's no random order or anything. I just kind of toss them in there and go through them whenever I need them. And then over here, just some punches that I use quite a bit. This one I just got. It's a Fisker punch. And you can actually switch out the cartridge, which kind of saves some space. So I use that. And then these are my newest love. I have these Prima Chalk inks. I got the whole, I think there was 40 of them on Amazon. I have all these colors. And as you can see, I haven't opened a lot of them yet because I just got them, but I've been using them like crazy. And I love them. And then down here I have recycle for paper. And then I have my trash. So I can just kind of toss things down there. And then these are the carpets I got online. They're like a peacock. Those are the kind of inspiration I had for my room. I knew I liked those colors and I saw these and I had to have them. And since my husband is so supportive of my hobby and my addiction, he helped me find them. And then I have a smaller one over here in the doorway. So I'll back up again. So basically this is my workspace for my scrapbooking. It's so peaceful in here and I just am in love with it. So I feel really lucky to have a space like this. So hope you enjoyed my tour and see you later. Bye.